Hey guys, what's up? Assassin here today with an unboxing for the Magic Origins Fatpack. I also have one for my booster box, which will be probably before this or after this, depending on what you're actually looking for and what you're kind of into. So the Fatpack's basically just 9 booster packs, and then you get a little extra couple things for it, and basically a little box to store stuff, which is actually kind of what I want to organize a little bit of my collection. Mainly the rares and uncommons until I get a folder. So as you may notice, the box itself is actually out of focus, and that's because I've learned a lesson. That way when I unbox these cards, obviously they're not going to be in sleeves, but it will focus in on the card itself and you'll actually be able to see it a lot clearer without having the problem of basically not being able to see it. So I'm going to get pretty much straight in. I'm probably actually going to take off this vest I'm wearing because it's making that sound. I don't know if that's picking up on the mic, so I'm going to take this off just so I got a thing on, and we're going to get straight into unboxing this. Oh, by the way, I got the Gideon one. Yeah. So let's see if there's any, oops. So obviously we have the Magic Origins Player's Guide, which is basically just a book that shows you all of the cards and kind of things you can do with it. So it's a bit of a collector's thing. So it can tell you what you can get, what cards are in the collection and all of that. So we're going to put the box down here just for one sec, and I want to see what the art is for Gideon's one without hopefully leaving too much of a mark. So actually I want to grab a knife and kind of run it under here just to separate some of that glue from the cardboard, because it is very tough. Oh wait, no, it's just like peel stuff. Okay, that's good. And I am trying to open this without leaving mess or basically fucking up. Okay, so basically what this is if you went to your local store, they probably got a few of these in the sense of like larger posters. So it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna try and run this under it. But what it is, it's basically just Kyphion as him before being the Planeswalker, and then the Planeswalker like a shadow figure. So obviously this here is the box. We're just looking around at it. Pretty interesting little box. Kind of looks a little bit cheap in some respects, but we're not really buying it for that reason. It's just there for storage. So let's get rid of these cardboard things off to the side. Put the lid back there. We have our 2 deck boxes, which are basically pointless if you have yourself something that's kind of more like this and can store all your junk. Okay. Ooh, so I got a black dice and I've got my 9 booster packs and land. So I've got a fuck ton of land now, in addition to the land I already have, which I can add to my other stuff. So let's put the box over there and we're going to cut this open. Get rid of those lands into a different box. And then we're going to open up these booster packs. I'm just going to quickly and hopefully not make so much of a mess of the audio that makes you guys want to like just shoot yourself in the face. So I have a black dice, which is nice and little cool, which I'll add. And then if you actually get like a black light thing or something that is like a UV thing, the dice actually glow. It has a bit of a pattern. Someone did it at my store and I found that kind of interesting. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really OCD and I'm going to kind of stack the Planeswalker packs on top of each other for designated Planeswalker. The reference card, obviously, we get with these, basically just tell you a little bit of the rules. And yeah, so we didn't get any Liliana. So I'm going to open up the individual pack that is not the one. So I'm just going to move these off to the side real quick, sorry. I'll move that back so I need the room. Put these up just to the top of the frame. Alright, I'm going to unbox these in front of you guys now. Now that I've got a bit better of setup here, and hopefully it's not running through, let's just do a quick thing and see if we got ourselves a Planeswalker, which we didn't. So, flipping over and pulling into frame, we've got the Ocrolian. Sorry guys, like I'm really bad at pronouncing these names because they're all really weird. So at the Jailer, Dark. I'm just going to skip these. Like always now, I'm going to go straight to the uncommons because otherwise I run out of breath. Okay, so we've got Cruel Revival, the Citadel Castellan, which I actually want, so I'm going to put it off to the side. Outland Colossus, which I really want. And that was the rare. Okay, I thought I was missing a card then, but it's because I moved the other one over to the side. So that's 2 good pulls that I like, because if you actually look at this one, it's a 5-cast 6/6 with, you see it, Renown 6, meaning that if it gets through even with 1 point of damage from Trample or something, or a flying attack, it becomes 12/12, and it can only be blocked by 1 creature. So if someone's running basically a Thopter army or something, or just heaps of goblins, and you have this card out on the field, you can basically plummet their entire defense by constantly attacking this 1 creature and making them sacrifice something. So they either have to attack you with everything they have, oh, sorry, or you can keep basically dwindling away at their defense, because they don't want to take the 6 and then take the 12 the next turn for 18 all up. Anyway, next pack, let's see what we get. And we'll just keep doing flipping and seeing if we can get like a Planeswalker. So no Planeswalker for this one. And let's go straight to the uncommons. I do want to get a foil of this one though. Alchemist Vial is actually a super sweet card if you can get it as a foil. So we've got Psychic Rebuttal, Shadows of the Past, Dwyer's Elite, Soulblade Djinn, a Thopter Engineer, which is... Did I get a rare? Okay, I got a rare and a foil. So we got Thopter Engineer, which is a... When the Thopter Engineer enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact on the battlefield. Artifact creatures you control have haste. That's actually pretty cool for a foil. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Some nice pulls already. And let's open up the next pack. Put that off to the side. No Planeswalker. Obviously, the reason I'm saying that is because if it's double-sided, we'll be able to see the double-sided from the back. If that didn't make sense before, hopefully it does now. Okay, so I've got Sylvan Messenger. Knightly Valor, that is a card I definitely want, because that is really nice, because it basically gives you a 2/2 Knight with Vigilance, and it gives you a creature a +2/2 with Vigilance itself. So we're going Enthralling Victor Languish, which is a super nice card, and is probably going to go up quite a bit of value. So I'm going to put that off to the side because I don't play black, but that's still a nice card, and put the rest over there, and the Planeswalker token card over here. I'm going to save Gideon's packs. I know they don't actually reflect what's in it, but it's the case. I'm going to leave Nissa's as well as Gideon's and go to Jace's ones. Okay, let's see if we get... No, we did not. Cool. So we're going to go into our pack, see if we get anything good. So we've got Jorga Invocation, Eyeblight Massacre, Thopter Engineer, so we've got another one of those, and we got our first Mythic Rare for the set. Well, for this one anyway. So that one's a pretty cool one. If you don't know what that does, it basically gives you 4 benefits and you get to use 1 each turn. And the final one, which you're obviously going to use last, is basically you lose a game. So let's actually bring that one up to the screen so I can show you what it is. So at the beginning of your upkeep phase, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Demonic Pact deals 4 damage to target creature or player and you gain 4 life. Number 2, target opponent discards 2 cards. Number 3, draw 2 cards. And the last one is basically you lose the game. So let's put that just down there for 1 sec. And let's open up our next pack. So I've got some pretty good pulls, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's kind of over the place. Demonic Pact isn't really worth anything, but still with the fact that I managed to get at least 1 Mythic Rare out of a Fatpack is keeping with basically, I guess, my luck for these so far. So, Planeswalker? No, no Planeswalker. Cool. So, let's go back to the pack and see if we get anything good. Okay, so we've got Elemental Bond. This is a new one I haven't seen. Whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That's pretty cool. Scab Goliath, Throwing Knife, Gilt Leaf Warrior, and Tainted Remedy, which is a foil. If an opponent would gain life, that player loses that much life instead, and a Gilt Leaf Winnower. So that's pretty cool. We've got another foil and a rare. So that's off to the side. I don't really play black, so it's not too much of importance to me. And now we're on to Nissa's packs. It'd be pretty cool if I can get a Planeswalker out of this. I don't expect it. But it'd be super cool if I could get 2 mythics from a single Fatpack. This is Pilgrimage. That is also a very nice card if you get it. It basically allows you to sift through your deck pretty much entirely, because you can get up to 3 cards in your hand, which are all lands, and you're only paying 3 for it, and you get to basically play 2 lands in a single turn, which is really nice. So we've got Consecrated by Blood, Turn to Frog, Blight Caster, Jace's Sanctum, instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less, cool, and an island. Have I been getting lands? I've only had 3 lands so far, at least that's what I think I've had. Huh. So putting that down to the side, and our final Nissel pack, wow. And then we have basically 2 Gideons, and then I'll be on to my booster box. Okay, so we've got Blood Curse Knight, Eyeblight Massacre, Pezos Scab, another mythic rare, which is actually one that I want, and a Knight token, so holy shit. 2 mythic rares, a $20 card, and probably like a $4, $8 card. So good on me, shit. Thank you. Also, the good thing about this card is if you're running basically a heavily white deck, what it means is it's a flying 3/5 for a 4 cost, and basically if it's untapped, creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless the controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. So if it's untapped, anyone who's attacking you has to pay 1 mana per creature attacking you, or a planeswalker. And if it's attacking, creatures can't block unless their controller pays 1 mana for it. So fuck yeah, that is really good considering this entire deck, this entire block. Sorry, I haven't been feeling too well. Basically, it's based around Thopters and goblins. So basically what it is, it's really low cast, only one like power toughness kind of thing, and they attack in mass and kind of get a lot of buffs for each other. But with that being said, if you can prevent them from basically attacking or blocking, because if it's untapped, and then you can play an instant that taps it when it's the other person's turn, basically it's going to fuck them over because they have to pay mana to attack constantly. And if you're blocking them from doing that, you have free reign of the board to constantly summon higher power cards and just go straight over the top of them with your own flying and fuck them up. So anyway, onto the Gideon packs after I've had that little ramble. 2 mythic rares, some pretty decent cards that I would like. And let's see if we can get anything else. No Planeswalker. So this is a really nice fat pack. I've basically not made my money back, but I definitely got the cards I kind of wanted. Okay, so we've got Aethagrid, because I'm not going to try and pronounce that one. Giraf, something. Necromancer's Summons, which is a card, but when I was doing my pre-release, I actually thought that I had Liliana, like as creatures version of it, and I kind of screwed myself. Rogue's Passage, which is apparently a nice card, and Mana Gorger Hydra, which is a trample card. Whenever this player casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter. Holy shit, that is a nice rare. So that's some other nice cards. Let's put off to the side. Other ones, meh. And let's see what our final one was. And let's just hope we can maybe get another mythic rare out of this. But at the moment, I'm really happy with what I've got from this one. So no Planeswalker. An Elf Shaman. Haven't seen that one before. Another Nissa's Pilgrimage, which is really nice. So, Seismic Elemental. Ruined Servitor. Why is this an uncommon? It's such a shit card. Like, it's decent, but it's shit. And Knight of the White Orchid. So that is actually a card that I wanted as well, because I've got a promo one. And what this is, let me put these other cards off to the side. It's only a 2 cast, so basically say it's turn 2, and your opponent has 1 extra land than you. When this enters the field, basically you get to put a free land out if you have less land than your opponent. And since it comes into play by this effect, rather than you playing it, you can play 2 in a single turn. So it's also a 2 cast, 2/2 with first strike. So it's a very, very strong card. And definitely well worth it. So I'm not going to lie, I got some really nice cards that I kind of like, and other ones in there which were like, meh, less, but still very enjoyable opening, and I probably made some pretty good money on that Fatpack and got some nice value out of it. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you have any questions or anything about how I unbox these Fatpacks or boosted packs, which I'm going to be doing afterwards, let me know and I'll get back to you. And wow, I'm actually pretty happy on what I got. So other than that, guys, I'll see you later, and please don't forget to go check out my booster box opening and see if I get another Gideon or any other Planeswalkers. Anyway, I'll see you later and have a good day. Bye.